Scottsboro Council meeting Monday, February 25th to order. Mayor Potter.
A few weeks ago, I notified y'all that one of our employees, Carl Austin, suffered a stroke, and Carl had been doing real well in his recovery, but unfortunately he passed away last Friday. Carl was our airport manager, and he'd been our manager for the last 2.5 years. He did an excellent job, and Carl loved that airport, and he had a passion for it. He had a love for his family, which came first, but secondly, the other family at the airport, which is a close-knit group of pilots. He loved his job. He did a great job at it, and he's going to be sorely missed. Carl survived by his wife Brenda Austin, who I believe is the city clerk at Woodville, and his sons Stephen and Patrick, and 2 grandchildren. So, before Mr. Stewart or Gary Stewart has our prayer, I'd like for everyone to stand and let's just have a moment of silence for Carl.
Mr. Wheeler, will you do the roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. Gary Stewart?
Here.
Mr. Miller?
Here.
Mr. Smith?
Here.
Ms. McQuarrie?
Here.
And Mr. Patrick Stewart?
Here.
Mr. President, we have a quorum present, and the meeting is open for the transaction of business.
Thank you. The first item is the adoption of the agenda. Do I have a motion to accept the agenda? I'll make a motion to accept the agenda. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Next item is the approval of previous minutes from February 11th, 2013. Do I have a motion to accept the previous minutes?
I make the motion to approve the previous minutes.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion on the previous minutes? None. All in favor say aye. All opposed say no. Street surplus property. Mr. Wheeler, you want to cover that?
Yes, sir. The street department has a John Deere 15-foot bush hog that they no longer need, and they would like to put this piece of equipment on gov deals, and all monies received from the sale will be placed in the street department's capital outlay.
Thank you. Do I have a motion to approve the street surplus property to be sold?
I make that motion.
Do I have a second? Second. Any discussion on this? Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Next item is the A-Trip funding. Mayor, will you cover this?
Last week, I think it was last week. Anyway, we've previously gone over this about the Alabama Transportation Rehabilitation Improvement Program, A-Trip money, to resurface Porter Road and Woods Cove Road with culvert repair from Highway 70 to Parks Avenue, and then also the resurface Ridgedale Road from Tupelo Pike to East Willow Street with culvert repair and bridge replacement. And we learned today that there is a possibility we may have 2 bridge replacements. The state may go ahead and approve that, and there are 2 bridges on Ridgedale Road. As you see, our estimated cost of the city is $1.2 million, our 20% plus some engineering that we're going to have to do. You approved a resolution allowing us to apply for this money several months ago. Now we just need approval to go ahead and move forward with this project. We had a meeting with the state last Tuesday, I believe, and we're working with the engineers to go ahead and get these contracts awarded. Once we get the contracts next week or 2, we'll have to come back to you for approval. But I guess we're just looking for approval to move ahead with the project. As we have expenditures of money, we will come back to the council to let you know whether we have to do that through a budget amendment or whatever means we need. But it is spelled out there in your packet of where the money, where we anticipate the money to come from for our portion of the cost.
Okay. Do I have a approval to move ahead with the project. Do I have a motion for that?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? We'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no.
We do not have a timetable on this, you know, it takes.
Next item is the drug testing program. Do I have a motion to approve the drug testing program, to put it back in the day-to-day operations for the mayor to make that decision?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion?
I don't know, maybe I'm lost on this. What are we doing on the drug testing program? Put it back in the day-to-day thing. Can somebody explain that to me?
Mr. Smith?
Well, I'll be glad to,
I thought it was already day-to-day.
no, it isn't. And one time, it was under the control of the mayor as a day-to-day activity.
Okay.
A number of years ago, another council decided that they wanted to control it as a council and take it away from the mayor and make it not a day-to-day activity anymore. But actually, it is a day-to-day activity, something we do every day. So what this motion is, and we discussed it last week, I'm sorry you weren't here, but what this motion does is take it back out of the control of the council and give it back to the mayor and the administration of the city hall as a day-to-day activity, which it actually is. In other words, we as a council who meet on a Monday night once a week can't handle what's going on every day because they drug test every day for something. Employees, accidents, suspicion of things, so it just puts it back where it belongs.
Okay. I guess I just didn't understand. So basically, the mayor will be controlling the pick and who or when, if it's a random thing or if it's circumstance.
No, that's not it.
Okay, say I'm lost.
That is done through whoever does their drug testing. Right now it's currently at the hospital. They send us who to contact.
They pick them. Oh, okay.
Yes, and then it's administered through the Human Resources Department.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks. Now I understand.
Any other discussion? All right, we'll go to a vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Next item is Lynn, you doing business as Kim Son, alcohol license transfer. Mr. Whether we cover the investigative report, please.
Yes, sir. The applicant is Lynn Yu and doing business as Kim Son Restaurant. The type of license is retail beer and wine on and off premises. Location is 1519 South Broad Street. Personal background investigation indicated no record. Survey, there were 5 no objections from businesses, 5 no objections from residents. The nearest school, church, and residents all met the square footage, met the footage requirement. The parking and the floor space was in order, and the application was in order. Health inspection, fire inspection, building inspection, and the zoning verification all complied.
Okay. So this is a time and place for a public hearing concerning the Kim Son Restaurant alcoholic beverage license. Is there anyone here against this license? Against? Okay. Is anyone here in favor for this, other than the owner? Lynn, you? Okay. This concludes the public hearing. Do I have a motion to get the grant to transfer this
I'll make
license?
that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
May I ask you a question? The older gentleman who opened the business, who ran it for all the years, what happened to him? Where is he? Retired? Okay, he's okay.
Yeah.
He's a very, very nice guy. I don't know if you've ever met him, but probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. I just wondered why. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Okay, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Next item is personnel board appointments. Do I have nominations for this position?
We've only had two to apply, is that correct?
Correct.
I'd like to nominate those two. then.
Perry Guffey and Robert Schuler. Do I have a motion to appoint these two to the personnel board?
I'd like to make a motion on these two.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Okay, we'll move to reports. Mayor, do you have anything?
The only thing that I have is that we need to appoint a committee on the airport manager's position. We're not going to advertise that job until, said it should be in Saturday's paper, and we'll have it open for 2 weeks, and we'll take applications, but you need to think about that. That's all I have.
Mr. Smith,
I have one.
Mr. Perry,
Just remember to buy local and don't forget to recycle.
Mr. Miller? I don't have anything tonight. Mr. Gary Stewart?
Have nothing to add.
The only thing I have is, there will be a work session next week with a city council meeting. The majority of the city council will be out of town, I believe, the week of the 11th. With that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no.